Citizens plead with judge to stop Trump admin from terrifying violence after ICE agent shoots woman dead. January 10, 2026. A group of Minnesota residents is urging a federal judge to immediately block the Trump administration from what they describe as unconstitutional retaliation against peaceful protesters and observers of immigration enforcement, citing a recent fatal shooting by an ICE agent as proof of escalating danger. In a court filing Thursday, plaintiffs' lawyers argued that Minnesotans exercising their First Amendment rights have faced unconstitutional and terrifying violence from federal agents, including pepper spraying and arrests without cause. The lawsuit, filed December 17 against the Department of Homeland Security and its leadership, followed the launch of Operation Metro Surge, a large-scale immigration enforcement effort in Minnesota. Plaintiffs say the operation's cruel, arbitrary, and often unlawful tactics prompted protests and civilian monitoring, which were then met with retaliatory force by federal agents. The group sought a temporary restraining order, TRO, to halt alleged retaliation. U.S. District Judge Kate Menendez converted the request into a motion for a preliminary injunction, allowing the government additional time to respond. In its opposition brief Monday, the government argued the alleged abuses were isolated incidents and claimed there was no immediate threat of irreparable harm. Plaintiffs strongly disputed that claim. The very same day the government's brief was filed, reports emerged that an additional 2,000 federal agents were being deployed to Minnesota, the filing states. 2 days later, ICE agents shot and killed observer Renee Good as she attempted to drive away from agents forcing entry into her vehicle. The lawyers added that federal presence in the state continues to intensify, increasing the likelihood of further confrontations as citizens gather to protest and bear witness. They urged Menendez to grant a TRO under what they called extraordinary circumstances involving new evidence. Good, 37, was killed Wednesday after refusing orders to exit her Honda Pilot. Her death sparked widespread outrage in Minnesota and nationwide. The Trump administration defended the shooting. Vice President J.D. Vance alleged Good was connected to a broader left-wing network using domestic terror techniques, while Attorney General Pam Bondi warned the public, "Do not test our resolve." 1 day later, a Customs and Border Protection agent shot 2 people in Portland, Oregon, after authorities said the individuals attempted to run over federal officers. The case remains pending as protests and federal deployments continue. By Law and Crime story by Conrad Hoyt, January 10, 2026.